once again, trial number 6, the second last. This will be the final mobile of the morning. Last trial standing start, field of 3. Once again, the trotters taking stage. Sam's a Yank in gate 1, Who's Counting, and Canadian Arm. We're set. Ready. There's the flashing green light, and away they go. Beginning best from the centre line was Who's Counting, and it is going to cruise to the lead as easy as you like, and trots them down past the judge the first time. Has a margin of 8 metres, giving chase Sam's a Yank a clear second, and Canadian Arm taken off the gate early doors is on tight restraint at the tail of proceedings at the moment as they head into the first turn. It's Who's Counting in full control and trotting him towards the 800 metre marker. Has a margin of 5 or 6 metres on Sam's a Yank, who's quite content to sit in the middle of the field. Last of the 3 is Canadian Arm, getting up on the steel as they run into the back straight for the first time. Who's Counting loves to be out in front and rocking and rolling, and he is at the moment. He's giving him something to chase early doors. They race past the mile. He has a margin of 5 to 6 metres on Sam's a Yank, who now gets a little bit closer in second spot, and still last of the 3 and only 2 lengths off the top spot is Canadian Arm as they head towards the top turn for the first time. Lead time 48.8, and with 1400 metres to go, the leader is Who's Counting. Looks to be the tempo has slackened a bit in this furlong, and he's getting a cushy time out in front at the moment. Sam's a Yank quite content to sit in his rear vision mirror second, and last of the 3 is Canadian Arm as they stroll off the top turn. He's got a cushy time out in front. Who's Counting is pricked, having a bit of a look around, but past the 1200 metre mark he's doing it very, very comfortably. 36.2, that is very comfortable. That is walking speed for Who's Counting, and he trots him down to get the bell with 1000 metres to go. Yeah, 36.2 first quarter. Pedestrian second is Sam's a Yank, and third is Canadian Arm. That's why Neil McCallum's arms are getting pulled out of their sockets, because they are still walking. Who's Counting should have a big kick left, trots them solidly towards the 800. Sam's a Yank's had a good run in transit second, and Canadian Arm still should have something to give at the tail, even though he's over raced for a lap. 32.4, that's a bit better, as they run into the back straight for the final time. They start to up the ante. Who's Counting? He's literally been handed this trial on a plate. He's been untested so far. 600 metres to go leads. Holding down second is Sam's a Yank, who's eased off his back here and starts to stake his claim, and Canadian Arm racing a bit more tactfully now as they clap on the pace. Who's Counting? He's still kicking on, leads by a couple on the outside. Sam's a Yank, who's running a big race and gets up on the outside and starts to work this leader. Who's Counting? He's got a fight on his hands. On the outside, Sam's a Yank. They've dropped off Canadian Arm, who nearly galloped there, the top of the straight. 31.3 was that split, and Sam's a Yank trying to put the sword to Who's Counting. Who's Counting's kicking on. Sam's a Yank just can't get past him. Who's Counting? Sam's a Yank. Sam's a Yank. Who's Counting? Nothing between the pair near the line. Who's Counting all the way, just from Sam's a Yank. Third in Canadian Arm went roughly up the straight. 30.1 the final quarter.